Just went to a bazaar place or a flea market, how you wanna call it. So I purchased some things. I purchased some tools for my oil filter caps, because those are different size and those are especially pretty hard to find in the store. So we find, and right now we're gonna go and buy some more bigger stuff. Oh, that's what we got. So we got all the tools for basically oil filter removal kit. It comes with a wrench, 28 euros for that. We have some goodies, some snacks. Basically right now we are heading towards Klaipėda, our ship city, how I want to say it. We're gonna purchase a door for the house, so, and we're also gonna look for something else, such as like temporarily lights and so on. So heading towards now.
Ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I see. Well,
We just had made it to the sea, Baltics, so we're probably gonna hang out for a bit later on when it's still pretty light. We're gonna go home, drop the doors. I actually have took them. For some reason my key fob broke, so now the doors are not locking with a key. So we're gonna figure out what's going on over there. Different place. We're here again by the sea. So it's a different city, like 30 kilometers away. So the sun is pretty much gone, but I mean the sea, it's pretty calm, it's not windy. There is like slightly wind, but nothing crazy, and it's beautiful actually. Some sand dunes over here. We have old ship port over there, which was like the first, I think it was like the first in Lithuania actually. There we have an old bridge left, still standing. And yeah, pretty much that's it. So I think we're just gonna continue our trip today. We're gonna go home, and yeah, probably from Monday, that's tomorrow, we're gonna start working some more, probably on some installation and so on. So see you tomorrow. Alright, so we have some goodies for the house. We have some styrofoam to fill the gaps for the doors, some electric wiring because we will need light later on, and some extra things for the cable itself. I still need some screws for the door mount, so I'm gonna start looking for those. Here's the door. Yesterday we placed it there. So those are old classic metal ones, and we are going to install it by the outside edge over here. So basically, where is my right foot? Over here. It's gonna sit probably well, I hope. And then of course we're gonna mount all the trimmings around the edges, so it's nice and sealed. You wonder how the shed is going. Well, shed is almost at the end. We only need like doors and like one pack of isolation. That's what we have right now, the current situation. I only, as you can see on the top, I'm missing one of this, like I don't know, like 1.5 meter of this top corner, which is basically the same corners that goes around the front and end. so I only missing that, but probably today or tomorrow I will drive it to take that. And yeah, so far everything looks legit. We placed like 5 centimeters of isolation on the walls, on the roof. We underneath those boards are 10 centimeters of this like styrofoam, special for the floors. Of course, we sealed it with that foam. So basically, this styrofoam is the same size as you can hear underneath. So that's also sealed. The floors, well, at least it's dirty, but it's from wood that we were collecting separately, which one is good, which one is bad. And yeah, there are still some more of these, I don't know, boards, how you want to say, OSB or some kind. So yeah, that's that. It's almost at the finish, which is good. So there is only like 2 or 3 things to do right now. Is to finish the shed, to install the front or the main doors for the entrance, and then install the big entrance gate. And for the gates, what we have, I have purchased yesterday at the same time some good old metal hinges for, so this one's gonna go for the gates. Those are like 4 smaller ones and 4, like you see, those long ones. We also have purchased some lights, so that's why I need some electric wires. And yeah, so basically that's the situation. I didn't film like constantly every day, but here's like a small update what's going on the site. We have today a different kind of task to do. We have to actually remove a tree, an apple tree. So, and it's a bit in a different form than most of the trees because it's like curved like a freaking noodle. So right now I'm gonna go take my chainsaw, and we're gonna go and cut it off. That's gone. All been cut it, all been split it into pieces, and gonna eat and gonna go to our house. So what do we have on the house? I have started building these frames. As you can see, there's gonna be 4 hinges on each door, and I'm gonna place each hinge on like straight beam. Right here we're gonna put like half and then another half. Same here, half and half. This is gonna go straight on this, and the opposite side is the same. So right now I just placed in place. I left some tiny gap. There's going to be like a metal corner similar to this, but a bit like, you know, like 90 angle, and go inside. There we're gonna put some this like a rubber, so the wind is not gonna get it inside. So we're gonna seal it properly, and we're just gonna cut inside like the grooves and just gonna like put on the metal sheeting corner. And later, if there's going to be like slightly tiny gaps, we're just gonna seal it with some silicone, and that should work really well. Yesterday I have ordered some lumber for the doors. Right now I'm just gonna remove the doors because I checked if everything it fits. Yesterday I needed to cut like slightly, but right now everything works well, and just gonna remove the doors. So basically those removed, and we placed all these extra boards that been left for like outside, all these big blocks. What I think I didn't show you, I installed the doors already, so that's really nice. Has this kind of, it's white, has this kind of wooden texture. That's pretty nice. That's how it looks kind of from outside. That's pretty nice actually. Everything was, I made like specific corners to kind of match the outside walls. All this gap is like sealed, everything is nice, and it kind of sees pretty good. It has, this one is definitely black, this one is gray, but the texture is like the same, as you can see. It's kind of slightly steps from gray to like greenish gray, and then to like black, and after all, like it pretty looks alright. The roof I placed underneath the sheeting. I sealed it again also, and even the top, as you can see, maybe you don't see, yeah, so the top is also sealed. So basically all the corners, everything is sealed nice. That's how it looks. Here's an update, what do we have now. So basically painted, covered everything, painted, so only doors left to place. And the main doors, this is like covered like 2 times, this only one, so we have probably covered like 3 times in total. So just purchase some more of this paint, and later on I'm gonna cover it all with the sheeting, put like all the sealants and everything. Look at the sky, that's gorgeous. Anyway, so today's plan is kind of complete. I kind of managed to get the sheeting around the doors. This side now is painted twice, and like all the edges also painted, from inside also painted. I covered with the, you know, like sheeting, which is basically this tiny gap over here. So inside here I'm going to just like stick this like a rubber sealant for like the regular doors, you know, and probably it's going to be like double layer, so more sealant, and that's the best. I placed a tiny roof, so the drops are gonna go over and just on the ground. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna paint it one more time. Hopefully that's going to be like the last time, because I'm not satisfied how it looks for now. You can kind of see there's some imperfections, there can still some spots like jumping out, so probably 3rd time will do. And later I'm gonna paint these like blacksmith black, I think, for basically metal painting. So yeah, I think that's pretty much for today. I hope you enjoyed it watching it, because right now I am pretty happy because the house is registered, everything is good. It has the front doors, it has the big doors, so that's good. We are sealed, we are locked from outside, everything is alright. I kind of finishing touches for the outside, and I can clearly leave it for the winter, you know. So anyways, I think I'm gonna finish this episode, because today is like day 50, I think. Yeah, that's probably day 50 of building the house, and so far it looks something like this. So I'm probably gonna make one more video for the outside clearing, for like tiny shed over there, to finishing that, and for probably gardening some things and cleaning some stuff, you know. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, probably press a like, that helps a lot, that supports me in a, you know, good way. So thank you, see you next time.